with coverage you can count on. This is the Eerie News NOWCAST.
Good evening, I'm Haley Potter. Thanks for joining us for tonight's edition of the Eerie News NOWCAST. Earlier today, Pennsylvania Governor Tom Wolf was in Erie touring the mass vaccine clinic at the Bayfront Convention Center. He mainly spoke about vaccine hesitancy in the Commonwealth and said now is not a time to be complacent about where we are in the pandemic. Wolf also outlined the potential for some changes to the vaccine distribution process. Those changes include trying to get doses to family doctors' offices and offering more walk-ins for people looking to be vaccinated.
Another thing we're looking at is to make sure that the vaccines get in the hands of family physicians and pediatricians, so that instead of the mass vaccination site, that you're talking to the person that you're going in for your checkup or you have a problem. You know, while you're here, why don't you get one of your COVID shots?
And our region has fully vaccinated more than 113,000 people as of today. That's just under 30% of the region's total population. Erie County has vaccinated about 31% of its population. Crawford has vaccinated 27%, and Warren has vaccinated 19%. You can always find the latest COVID-19 facts and figures on our website, EerieNewsNow.com. A plan to merge Pennsylvania state universities is moving forward. The board overseeing the state system of higher education voted today to open a 60-day public comment period. It's a key step in the push toward a final vote this summer. Under the plan, Edinburgh, Clarion, and California universities would merge, as well as 3 other universities in northern Pennsylvania. All 6 campuses would remain open, but would operate as one large university. A final vote could be scheduled as soon as July. They hope to implement the plan in time for the 2022 school year. And as President Biden comes up on his 100th day in office, how has the work he's done in Washington made an impact right here in Erie? Dr. Joe Morris, the chair of the Political Science Department at Mercyhurst University, says the politics in the United States has been relatively quiet. He believes that's a good thing for the nation. Dr. Morris says that President Biden has been working hard at what he promised he would do. Largely, that has been aimed at putting an end to the pandemic, and that's having an impact right here in Erie.
100 days have been largely focused on the pandemic. So anything that he's done to make vaccine distribution more efficient has a direct impact on us here in Erie.
Erie residents agree with Dr. Morris. They feel like President Biden has handled the pandemic well, but there are some things they would like to see him focus on in the upcoming months. Our Elsbeth Meisner will have that side of the story coming up on Erie News Now at 11 o'clock. And an investment from a Cleveland-based company will make an Erie part of the largest forging equipment supplier on the continent. Park, Ohio made the announcement this afternoon at Erie Press Systems on West 12th Street. 2 years ago, the Cleveland-based firm purchased Erie Press Systems in Ajax. The combined companies are now the largest supplier of forging equipment in North America. Today, the company announced that it is renovating its Erie office and upgrading its systems.
We're going to be hiring people. We want to grow this business from about a $30 million a year company to $50 or $60 million. And the only way you can do that is by hiring people.
Right now, the company tells us they're hiring service technicians, machine shop operators, and engineers. The company is committed to growing local jobs. A federal grant program has reopened for event venues struggling to recover from the pandemic. The Small Business Administration has reopened the Shuttered Venue Operating Grant Program. It's better known as the program created by the Save Our Stages bill. Local groups tried to apply when the application went live earlier this month, but the site crashed before completion. Performing arts organizations, museums, and theaters are among the groups eligible for the help. We have more information on the grant process on our website, EerieNewsNow.com. Eerie News Now continues to drive to the NFL draft in Cleveland. With less than 24 hours until the first selection, the city of Cleveland is buzzing. Brianna Andrews has the story from the Buckeye State.
Hey guys, we are here where all of the action is going to happen tomorrow. Now we have to remember the draft does not start until Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but in the meantime, people are out here exploring the city, having some fun, and of course, rooting on their teams. People have traveled from so many different places, but they are all excited to be here in Cleveland, especially here for the draft in the middle of this pandemic. Some lucky few that we spoke to actually have access to tickets. They will be at the draft tomorrow, and they are super excited. Right now, though, they're taking some time to enjoy the city.
Well, I go to the Clowns game every Sunday. I go to the Browns game, but I'm a huge Steelers fan. Go to Heinz every once in a while.
What brings you down here today?
To come see the helmets, to go see the helmets and, you know, look at my favorite team right there. And try to go and do what other people did, sit and, you know, lay down and put your head inside it.
Right now we're going to Quaker Steak and Lube to have some wings.
And then we're going to walk
down through here, explore the city.
We're going to have fun. Looks like you guys have it all set up, so we want to go experience what you guys have going on.
And there will be a whole bunch of festivities happening right here in Cleveland. Of course, we'll have you covered on everything you need to know right here on Eerie News Now. Reporting live from downtown Cleveland, Brianna Andrews, Eerie News Now.
Thank you, Brianna. We have live coverage beginning at 5 p.m. Thursday from Cleveland. Then join us from 7:30 to 8 on WICU for the Drive to the Draft. We give you draft day lookbacks with local players and special features on what makes this one of the biggest events of the year. You won't want to miss it. Thanks for joining us for the Eerie News Nowcast. Join us for our next news at 10 p.m. on the CW and 11 p.m. on WICU and WSEE. Have a great night.